So finding that arch is key. There's so many different shots you can take on the court, whether it's catch and shoot, off the dribble, catching on the move. Everything is very similar when it comes to your form and mechanics because it all starts from the ground up. So if your balance is straight and you're squared up to the rim as best you can, you're gonna have a lot more consistency with your jump shot. So we always try to teach 10 toes to the rim. So no matter where you are on the court, no matter how you get into that shot, right before you're ready to release, you should have your 10 toes facing squared up to the rim. But the consistent thing across the board with all great shooters is those 10 toes facing in the same direction. From there, your hips and your chest are gonna follow that same pattern and be facing right at the basket where you wanna shoot. All the greatest shooters are great at using their legs as the foundation for their shot. They don't shoot with their arms. They shoot with their legs first so they get that energy, that flow, and that motion and that power through their jump shot, and everything else is kind of a flow from there. So the best way to get into that position, obviously we talked about 10 toes to the rim, loading our hips, our backside, and getting into this good shooting position, this good, well-balanced athletic position is key. We want to have everything squared, shoulders, toes, hips all in the same line. And we don't want to have our knees in front of our toes. Then we lose our balance. All right, we want to have our knees behind our toes, loaded into our hips, loaded into our glutes. And from there, you can basically be able in a great athletic position to be able to rise out of your shot and really explode through your core. That's how you can shoot the same from whether it's in the paint all the way out into the deep three area, all because of that core and that power that you get from loading your lower body in the right way. Another key to great balance is we call it finding your arch. And so any athletic position, to be able to have that balance and that strength through your feet, you basically take the arch of your foot and you plant that into the ground as best you can. And two, you're just not gonna have any balance and strength through your jump shot. So finding that arch is key, planting it into the ground, allowing all of that energy and that strength come up through your lower body, and being able to get out of that position into a nice jump shot, a nice extended position from there.